Hello.
Hello, everyone. This is our Summertime Live pop-up. We are Convowithu, and I'm Deb,
Tasha,
Joyce,
Nikki,
and we are just coming on one of these nice summertime days just to talk a little bit about giving me that diagnosis about my kidneys weren't functioning at a certain level like they should be. And so it took that to shift my mind, which it shouldn't have taken something like that. I should have just always been trying to, eat healthy and do the things that you need to do to just keep moving. And so when they gave me that diagnosis, I was like, okay, I need to change some things. I want to be around. I want to be able to, like Paul said, run the race. And I didn't want to limp around running the race. And that's not saying that, there are people with bad knees and people that are really, can't move about freely. I'm just talking about, I'm talking about my limitations and what I'm choosing to do right now with my eating. And so that's what this is about. You can leave us some comments. Let us know what you're doing, or even if you're not doing anything, what you think you should do, or should you be doing anything. Let us know some of the things as we share with you some of the things that we're doing. Okay?
And if y'all see us fanning and stuff, that's because we outside.
It's hot. It's
summertime. It's summertime. It's hot, y'all. Y'all know, y'all.
And if you know anything about me and heat, anybody that knows me,
got your car right here.
Anybody that knows me knows that something about this heat.
So like she said, we were just talking about our different transitions. And so Joyce, share a little bit about your transition and why you made the switch.
Well, I became a vegetarian, but before that I was having health problems, arthritis, pain in the knees. I had a back injury and I gained weight laying in the bed for several months. And so I knew I had to make a change. And my daughter showed me this film.
What's the name of the movie?
It's called Forks Over Knives.
Forks Over Knives.
And I saw it. And I went, and then I saw another one by the same producer. I can't remember the name of it. But I stopped eating meat. And I want to become vegan. And a vegan is someone who does no animal products. That your eggs, your milk, everything that comes from an animal, they do not consume anymore. So I haven't made it there yet. Right now, I just don't eat meat. And I found that my blood pressure went down to normal. My cholesterol went down. My A1C is normal now. I feel healthier. I returned to the gym. I'm in the gym 3 days a week now. First 15 minutes I'm in pain, but after that I'm fine the rest of the day.
Right.
And so going to the gym, working out, I want to keep that up to maybe 4 or 5 days a week instead of just 3, but that's in the future. Yeah. And lost a few pounds and getting a little bigger back. That's kind of nice at my age. It's like, ooh, I didn't think a 70-something-year-old could do that, but yes. So I have made some changes in my eating habits. Yeah. Trying to get off the sweet kick. That's my last little thing. So I'm praying on that. Pray for me, pray with me, that I would also give up the sweets. If I do that, I can become a vegan.
And I just want to say a shout out to Kenya, who's on here, and Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy.
And Deborah Mason. Hey, Deborah. And Shanika. Hey.
Hello, ladies.
Welcome. Shanika said, yeah, me too, the heat. and thanks for you guys for all joining in.
Yeah,
and leave us some comments about what you're doing with your temple.
Yes, yes.
So for me, I just recently, it's only been maybe a week I've been vegan.
Ooh.
So this is brand spanking new.
So why did you decide to transition?
Well, I felt like crap. And I have 7 kids, and my younger 3 are 5 and under. So I had a really hard pregnancy. You guys know that. And I was in the hospital more than I was out. Well, I'm like, oh, I'm pregnant, but it's like, no, I wasn't taking care of my body before. So you're adding that with the pregnancy, and they're taking everything that's good that you got left in you. I just felt horrible, and I lived on coffee. Like literally, that was my coffee, and I had to kick the Red Bull habit because it was just like, that's how bad it was. Because I don't drink. I was drink. They outnumber me. Oh no, wait a minute.
All that caffeine.
Yes, I didn't care about the health part. I just wanted to feel like let me keep up because I could barely you know, like they would go to the park and I would literally be, okay, you stay over here, stay in this region, you know, literally, because I felt horrible.
Right.
And my bonus daughter, God bless her, she's like, oh, you know, I'm going vegan. I'm like, congratulations, good for you, you know. And she's like, you gotta watch this movie called What's the Health. If y'all have not watched that on Netflix,
What's the Health?
check that out. And it really was talking about the food industry and what we're eating and pretty much how the, you know, government is helping the food industry kill us slowly with cancers and stuff. And if you really look at it, a lot of us, rich, celebrities, old, poor, cancer is like a common thread in the community, in the human race. And where do we all have in common? The food. And I watched the movie and I was literally bawling. I was just telling them I was literally crying, and not just for my health, but just thinking about my aunt who passed of cancer. And if I had known now what I knew then, maybe I could have helped her, you know, prolong her life. I don't know, but God knows our time in, our beginning and our end.
Amen.
But that helped me, because I was kind of, I really want to go vegan because that discipline. Come on, y'all.
Right.
No meat.
It's
I love food.
Right.
I'm
And
like,
it is about the discipline.
Yeah.
Vegan is no
Right.
milk, so that eliminates cookies and cakes.
yeah,
Right.
everything that I eat that's horrible for me.
Pancakes and waffles and anything
Yeah.
that has
But it's a
milk
way
in it,
you
it's-
can make those things.
There's a way you can
right.
make out
There's a
bananas.
way
that is true.
you
and
can
they
make
do
those
all
things.
kind
Even
of
with the
stuff.
cauliflower,
Oh, yeah.
you can
Cauliflower pizza.
right,
It's a bunch of
cauliflower
stuff.
with the
And then
So
I
it's
had
a way
started.
you
So
can
it was
do
just it was really been a 4-year journey of me coming to this point, because I didn't want to do anything that was like quick fix. You know what I mean?
because it's a
shake-
lifestyle.
Yeah, replace this
Gotta-
and do
it's
this,
gotta
and
be a
you know,
lifestyle.
a quick shake or this or that. I'd done all that before, so I didn't want to do anything like that. And I knew God was really chastising me about being physically able to keep up with the Holy Spirit, because the work that He has for us to do, and we're drained and feeling lethargic, we're not going to be able to keep in step with what the Holy Spirit is telling us to do. And it may be seasons where we got to travel a lot, we got to do more, we got to stay up
That's
late,
true.
we got to, you know, get some things done. And if we're feeling tired, we're not going to get it done. And now that's somebody's soul lost because you're tired. You know what I mean? So it's just as easy and basic as that. But so that was my journey to veganism, and y'all check in on me now. I had the tasting on me because the movie's still fresh, but every once y'all help us sister get out the seafood. I love seafood. And
But after a while, you'll look at meat and you'll see people eating meat. Like we had a family gathering,
Yeah.
You'll get,
and everyone was
yeah.
eating sausages and
Right,
kibasas and
yeah.
all that. And I just looked at it and I shook my head and I went on off and started cleaning up trash. I didn't eat anything at the picnic.
Yeah.
So what about you,
So
Tosh?
I'm going to confess, so I
Weigh
still
in.
eat meat.
No, so we could just shout out to
Thank-
them.
Yes, so I still eat meat. I don't have, I haven't watched the movie, so
Okay.
that's the thing. But I do have a few things that I've eliminated over the past couple years. So I don't eat a lot of sugar. That's one of the things that I cut out.
Oh, my
Sugar
goodness.
I cut out
That
the
would
sugar.
do, yes, that does
Yes,
it.
it
Yes.
does.
And you'll notice something so quickly
yeah.
with that.
As soon as you change,
Yes.
I feel
Yes.
better.
Yes.
White sugar I cut out completely. I don't eat a lot of red meat. I do a lot of chicken and seafood, but I'm not. You know, I've never eaten pork. I've been without pork for the last
It's been a while.
maybe
That's a
22
long
years
time.
without
That's a
pork.
long
So
time.
no pork for me, but I'll eat a steak every now and then. So
Okay.
but for me, it's getting rest, drinking water.
Yes.
And really being consistent with not eating sugar. That is the thing for me. I noticed once I cut it out,
Yeah.
I lost weight. And then I had mental clarity. I was
Yes.
really not that fog kind of hanging over. So those are some of the things that I did. And then I also take supplements to kind of fit in because I don't eat as much fruits and vegetables. So I get my vitamins and stuff like that. But I'm still the
Yes.
fried chicken girl
carnivore.
and
So
some
Kendra
shrimp
said
every
she
now and
gave
then.
up coffee, but she had no pepper in her step. And Shanika said she's trying to do away with meat. So this
Okay.
combo is pushing her, and hearing us is being beneficial. So
Oh,
good.
good.
Thank goodness.
Good.
And she said she just brought some mashed cauliflower. Yes, I tried that cauliflower. They had some cauliflower frozen and Myers. And I said, oh, it was like potato puffs, but it was cauliflower, and you just put it in the oven. I was like, wow, this is really good.
Now a cauliflower
Kenya
recipe.
said, what is the movie? It's
Which
not
one?
The name of the movie.
It's called Forks Over Knives.
Forks Over Knives.
Yeah, if you Google that, it'll come up.
And what's yours?
And mine is What's the Health?
What's the help?
That's on Netflix. Last night. I don't know if it's anywhere else. I don't anything else. But
And Deborah said she gave up pops and chips at one point, and she lost about 15 pounds.
Yes,
Yes.
good
But
job.
she wanted to make
Good
more
job.
healthy changes and drink
Yeah.
lots of water.
Water,
Yes,
yes.
Deborah.
Yes.
Yes.
Water.
And
Woo.
Kenya said, "Oh God, the bacon."
But you know, I can talk about a friend
The
of mine.
bacon.
Recently, a friend of mine was
I can
having.
hear you on that, Kenya.
Recently, a friend of mine was having dizzy spells, ringing in the ear, and she kept going to the doctor, back and forth to the doctor. Then went to a specialist. This went on for a year, and finally they did every test, and it came back that her problem, and I don't want to mention the brand, but it was a pop
Oh,
with a
wow.
great deal of caffeine in it.
Yes.
And the doctor told her that that's why she was having the dizzy
Yes.
spell. And to
Yes.
get rid of it, she had to go cold turkey.
Oh yeah.
But she could not take pills for the headaches that she was going to have. Because if she took headaches, then she would have pills for the headaches. She would have to take them for the rest of her life. So she went cold turkey, but that was a food item
Yeah.
that she was drinking, addicted to. I used to be addicted to coffee. I did about 18 cups a day until I
Yeah.
accidentally overheard a doctor talking to a patient who talked about their coffee consumption, and I went, "Oh, can coffee do that to you?"
Yeah.
Wow.
And at that point, I began to reduce. I could not cold turkey, so I just reduced, and now I only drink decaf coffee when I'm out.
But I remember when I started exercising more, because I walk a lot, I'm jogging, I do cardio kickboxing, Zumba. You know, I really love to exercise now even more. And they took me off of blood pressure medicine.
All right.
You know, and also it was combined with the eating too.
Right, yeah.
Because you
So
have
you
to
have
do
the
both.
energy to actually do
right,
it. Yes.
right.
So the
And you
plan.
have to be. You have to. It was a step by step. It wasn't like I went to
Right.
start walking
Right.
like 30 minutes.
Right.
It was like 5, and I was huffing. And then it was 10, and then I really wanted to, and I wanted to go outside and do it. I go to the gym to do the kickboxing and stuff, but now I like to spend more time out. And so I'm walking more, and so I found that I could do a little jog, and then it picked up the pace. So just you have to gradually get yourself into that, and just change the way you're thinking. Change the way your perception is about exercise and about eating.
And
Eating
it's
right.
It's going to take time. It's not going to be, I know in the society we live in, everything is microwave right now.
right.
Do this in 30 days, you will be looking
Right.
like this. That's not reality, because our body needs time to
adapt.
change
Right,
and get
right.
used to what you're doing, the change that you just went through. And we're not saying, be a vegetarian,
Right.
be a vegan, eat
That's
meat,
right.
we're not saying
'Cause I'm
that.
not a vegan.
What we're saying is make sure that your temple is healthy,
Yes.
because it houses the Holy Spirit, and it has to be able to keep up with what God is calling you to do in your life. That's really the bottom line of it. So we don't want anybody to feel like we're bashing them,
Right.
they're not doing this or that, because
Right.
that's not. We're all on this journey,
Right.
and that's what the conversation is for. Just to
Right.
have that conversation, maybe to encourage somebody like we did, to a few of our viewers. So it's
And
not
then-
it's
right.
not a bash for anybody who's watching. We really just want to be an encouragement to just keep our temple
And
in order.
encourage. And there's even some people that may not be able to move and exercise and do this.
Right.
Maybe you can just do your arms, or maybe you can just
Just take
check-
a
just
take a
check-
walk.
right.
Take a walk.
Check with your doctor. If you have a doctor,
Yes.
physician, check with your doctor and ask them, what is it that I can do now, because I can't do this because of my knees, or I can't do this because of this situation. What can I do?
Chair exercises.
Right. Chair exercise.
Chair exercise.
What can I do?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really about your health and how you feel. And you feeling like you said foggy. I had
Yes.
that problem. I used to wake up with headaches all the time. I know you had those struggles. It's,
Yeah, you
it's
had
really how
migraine.
you feel physically. Your physical body is even depression is connected to our health. So we got to really be mindful about what we're eating and how we're treating the temple, because we in the church don't really talk about that a whole lot. We talk about a lot of other stuff, sin, this and that, but our temple, we really got to be paying attention to how we treat the temple. So we want to honor God in every area of our life, but not just
Absolutely.
certain area, every area.
Yes,
So
every
yeah,
area.
we didn't want to keep y'all a long time, but you had a scripture you were going to share.
Well, I moved from that scripture, and the only thing I have now is this in Proverbs chapter 16, and it's short, verse 21. The wise in heart shall be called prudent, and the sweetness of lips increase learning. So although that can be interpreted in many ways, but being wise and being prudent and care of your temple, because we're called by God to be of service to Him while we are alive. And if we destroy the temple, that reduces our ability, because some of us end up with limitations where we can't even go out of the house. And some people are minister on telephone sometimes. But we want to be as active for as long as possible so that we would do God's work as we are called. Because someone who knows, I might be called to minister in a foreign country, you know, living in a hut. And
or just the schedule, the pace that He has you on for a season. You got to be able to keep up with that, you know. And if you feel lethargic and stuff, you won't be able to maintain and sustain, you know, what that season God may have called you to.
But it's okay if you're in a season now where you can just only talk to people on the phone, or you can't venture out much. You know, we're not, that's okay. That's where you are in this season. And so we thank God that you're still here and that you're still able, you know, to be able to function and be able to minister to someone where you are.
Where you are in the season that you're in.
So great conversation. Awesome time. Sun came out. Yay. So we just want to.
We're supposed to have a storm. Come on, the sun came out.
Sun came out. So we just want to recap a few things that we talked about. So make sure that you take care of yourself. You know, as a believer, God has called us to take care of this temple. Focus on what's best for you. So as Deb said, talk to your doctor. See what that advice is. If you need to exercise or change your eating habits, follow those instructions. The Lord gave us doctors so that they can share their wisdom. And last but not least, do what's best for you. We have vegetarians, vegans, we have meat eaters, we have all these different types of dieters. And I shouldn't even say dieters.
Lifestyle change.
Yes.
Taking care of my temple.
And we've all made a commitment to getting better, getting healthy, and we challenge you to do the same. So put some messages on there. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. Share. This is a summertime pop-up. Have a good day.
Take care. God bless.